Good. What's good, people? What's going on? How is everybody doing? This is your boy Harlem, and I'm back again with another video. Today's video gonna be a trade breakdown of how I took this investment trade, or how I took this swing position trade on April. You understand me? I just I know that I've been showing y'all trade breakdowns, how I took regular trades, how I trade this, how I break down this, how I wake up to do this, and how I wake up to do this. So there's nothing fancy, there's nothing new about it, or there's no holy grail, or there's nothing fascinating, or there's nothing special about it. This is just basically a basic trade breakdown of how I took regular trades that I always wake up to take. This is one of the trades. So like you all know that I did share how I took regular trades, of how I took regular 1 to 20, 1 to 15 on Apple, on Tesla and Netflix. And now I had this on Apple. So I didn't want to share this because I just don't want to base all my trades or all my wins on YouTube. But at the same time, I'm only doing this because I believe and I know that there is someone who would want to learn a thing or two about how I took these trades, or how they can manage to take those trades, or how they can manage to swing trades or to scalp trades, depending on how you analyze or what kind of a trader are you. So you all guys know it that I'm a day trader, I'm an intraday trader, I'm a scalper, I'm a swing trader, and I'm an investment trader. This is an investment trade, understand me, which I took. This is what I always wake up to do, I repeat. So financial disclaimer, this ain't financial advice. Everything I say you do is based off of my own experience, my own opinion, and my own personal drive. April might not do what I thought it would do. April might do it. April might favor me. April might not. The only thing that we can manage to do is to just stay consistent, forever do it, and to just show up and to just what we're supposed to do all the time. So never mind the sounds that you guys hear outside. Like I always say, it is festive season. All these people are just outside. They drinking beer, they drink alcohol, they just enjoying their lives. They can't stop us from doing what's important. So without further ado, let's just hop in and let's continue to trust the process. So I want to share one thing again before I continue. You understand me? How I trade stocks, right? How I trade the NAS, and how I trade currencies, how I trade commodities, how I trade indices, and how I trade any other thing. It's the same thing. There's nothing different. There's nothing fancy about it. But what's important is in stocks like Apple, Tesla, Netflix, Google, Amazon, you swing trades. You don't just go in and go out. You understand me? Like you do on the NAS, on currency pairs, and any other trading pair. On stocks, you need to hold those trades. You don't just hop in for the sake of you having to take a trade and go out and just post on Instagram. You swing those trades. You need to swing those trades and hold them. Like for instance, if I'm looking for buys on this 130, on this 130 or 129 zone, when I take this buy, I wouldn't just go in and go out. I will swing this trade until I know that you know what, this would be my first target, this would be my second target, this would be my third, and I'll be looking for all-time highs. You understand me? That's how I swing those trades, and that's how you guys will also swing those trades. So you can tell that I anticipated this trade from the 19th of August, and price came to the take profit on the 23rd of December. This is just like a 3 months or 4 months period, understand me? That's just the benefits, or these are just the benefits, or these are just the ways that swing traders or investment traders take their trades, you understand me? Swing traders could have hopped in and hopped out, which is not bad in a way, but you need to know that what you're trading, you can sometimes scalp it, swing it, day trade it, or be an investment trader and hold that trade. So I feel like I spoke a lot. Now it's time we put in the work. So we can tell that from our all-time high resistance, price started pushing to the downside. You understand me? Coming to this very same zone, we can tell, or we can never dispute that price started moving in higher highs and in higher lows, right? We started moving in higher highs and in higher lows until, so let's just do this once. So we can tell that before price once price came to the zone, price did what? Impulsively pushed to the downside with a gap opening. Understand me? On every gap which you open, price needs to close that gap. That's a fact of trading. Those are facts of being a trader, right? Once price opens a gap, price has to fill in that gap and continue with the direction which it opened the gap. Not always, not all the time, but most of the time it does happen. So once April opened this gap, price pushed to the downside. It started moving in high highs and in higher lows till it came back to this very same zone. So once price came back to the zone, what I was looking for was, I wasn't looking for so much shit, right? Once price came back to the zone, we can tell that we had a bullish close, which tried to close above that very same gap, but unfortunately couldn't. The other day, with the second day, we had price having an indecision candle. There was no bullish traders, there was no bearish traders. Price was just moving sideways, right? It's an indecision candle. And the third candle, it was a big candle close. So with this big candle close, this is what I actually waited for. From this two candlesticks, from this rejection candle and this indecision candle, I actually waited for a big candle, anticipation of a what? A continuation to the downside, from price pushing, pulling back, and pushing to the downside again. So we can even tell that like price was trading in a bullish channel, right? We can even tell we were moving in a bullish channel. So the only thing that I waited for, I repeat, from the daily time frame, it was for a daily candle close in anticipation of price filling the gap and having a potential reversal or continuation to the downside. So let me hop into the 4 hour. So on the 4 hour, this is where everything happened, right? This is where the magic happened. So price was moving in high highs and high lows, right? Even opening up gaps, which it now filled them all. So now, once price came back to this very same zone, what I actually waited for, right? It was for the candle to close bearish, right? I waited for a 4 hour bear candle close and anticipated a continuation to the downside. I repeat, I waited for a 4 hour candle close and a break I waited for two things. I waited for the first thing, which is a bear candle close, which is my first confirmation. My second confirmation was the break of the bullish channel. So once price had this two candles right there. So let me do this. So once price had those two candlesticks and price doing what? Breaking the channel, coming back for a retest, which was what? A gap filling right there. So let me repeat this once again. So once price had a break of the channel, understand me? Once price had a break of the channel, and at the same time, once price opened up a gap, understand me? We had two things. We had a gap opening and had price trading what? Below the bullish channel. So with those two confirmations, I was more than comfortable. I was more than enough, or I was confident enough to say price will have a what? A reversal or a bullish, or a price will have a reversal or a bear move to the downside. Let me repeat this once again from the 4 hour. We had a daily candle close. We had a bear daily candle close on the daily, and we had what? We had a daily candle close on the 4 hour. We had price opening up. We had price opening up a gap. We had price opening up a gap. We have price opening up a gap, breaking the channel, filling up the gap. Same time, that was a retest of the breakout, and we anticipated what? A continuation to the downside. So, I feel like I'm not. Lately, let me be honest with y'all guys. Lately, I feel like I'm not explaining how I take trades the way I should be explaining it. That's how I just feel. If you feel like I'm not doing it the way I used to do it, please comment, bro, and tell me, bro, that like, Harlem, you did this, you did that, which is not what you always do. And we're going to put in work, bro. I'm going to try and make it more simpler for you or more easier for you. But always remember that there's no holy grail in trading. How you understand the execution is how you will understand that execution, right? So once you had price opening up a gap and price coming back for a retest, that was it. That was it. I anticipated a continuation to the downside. So from the hourly time frame now, so let's look at the hourly time frame to try and understand how I take trades from the hourly time frame. So let me remove this now. This is history for me now. So price was bouncing off the zone. Price has been bouncing off the zone, right? You can tell that like price once came back the second time, came back the third, pushed to the upside, came back the fourth time, and started now having some sort of bullish depletion in the big momentum, right? So all I said from the because now I had the daily candle close and I had the 4 hour also closing bearish. The only thing that I waited for from the hourly or how I took my trade, and I took this trade on market close, guys. Like, just think about it. Market close, I took a trade. So what I waited for, because now price has been bouncing off the zone, I didn't want to take a trade above or straight from the zone because of the bear candle closes, because of the two bear candle closes from the daily and the 4 hour. What I actually waited for, it was for price to do what? To trade below those very same rejections right there. And that was it. That was it. I wasn't looking for much. I wasn't looking for less. I waited for a close or a trade below those rejections, and that was it. So, guys, breaking it. Let me try and make it this simpler, right? So someone can understand how they can take trades, not the way I took this trade. Price was having a bullish channel, right? Okay, price was in a bear move. Price was in a bear trend. Price was moving in a bear trend, right? Lower lows and lower highs, and price started moving in higher highs and higher lows until we reached a certain zone which price couldn't break or trade above that very same zone. And we had now price trading in a what? In a bullish channel, right? The second thing was price was trading in a bullish channel, right? The third thing was price had a big close. Price had a big close inside our bullish channel from the daily time frame. And from the 4 hour, we had what? A trade. We had price trading below that very same bear channel slash, okay, we had price trading below the channel, which is a breakout of a bullish channel confirmation, or we having, okay, it's a confirmation of what? Of price might be having a potential what? Reversal. You understand me? And then price had a what? A retest of that zone, and price had a what? A stronger continuation to the downside. So, like I say, this is not easy. This is not hard. You just have to do what you understand. Apply the rules which you understand. If you trade bullish channels or bearish channels, you know what to do when price breaks out. You know what to do if price feels breaking out. If you're trading candlesticks, once you find a pin bar, from a bullish channel, you know what to take. You know how to take a sale from that pin bar, right? I don't need to explain it that much for you. But all I can say is you just need to apply what you understand and just let the rest be history. So this trade wasn't easy. This trade wasn't hard. I just followed my price action. I followed my plans. I traded my plans, and that was it. You follow me? So this is an investment trade. I repeat, how I trade stocks, bro, it's not different from how I trade the NAS, how I trade USD CAD, how I trade gold, how I trade oil. It's entirely not different to it. But the only thing I can say is when you're trading stocks, you know what to do. You need to take that sell or you need to take that buy and hold that trade. So this is your boy Harlem. This is your boy Harlem. You understand me? I hope and I pray and I guess that someone did understand what I shared, how I took this trade, and why I took this trade. It might not be the same for you. It might be different for you. It might be the same for you. The only thing that you need to do is to just apply your rules, apply your plans, and just let the rest be history. Understand me? This is a trade which I took. This was just a regular, I think it was a regular before I locked this trade, I think it was a regular one to 35. Yeah, I think it was a regular 1 to 35. But an overall move, we're still looking or hoping for a continuation to the downside. But I took profit yesterday. I'm cool, I'm cool, I'm good, I'm collected, I'm who I am, and I deserve it. So there's nothing for me to say. So that's that's all I got in this video. That's all I got in this video. That's all I got in this video. And I still say I still have my trading program coming soon, bro. Like coming soon, as in like we're starting up everything from the 1st of January up and until I don't know when. Understand me? So you can secure your spot, you can book, you can secure, you can do anything what you want to do. But what I plead of you guys is to just be consistent, be positive, be productive, be healthy, be wealthy, and most of all, trust the process and enjoy your trading. That's all I got in this video. I'm out.